Hi, everyone. I'm David Crownson. I'm the founder of Kingwood Comics. This is my company, Black-owned, and I'm the writer and creator of Harriet Tubman Demon Slayer. It started out just as a fun idea, and then I realized there was a bigger message behind it, where I wanted to scare racists and make Black people of color, feel good and feel seen, and have it be a catharsis for all things racist, all things against racism, excuse me. But yeah, like, it's a great team of artists, great group of people who draw everything. I do the script and the story and art direction. It's also in development to be a TV series as well.
When you launched Harriet Tubman Demon Slayer, I remember it because the internet went up in flames. Like, it was so much positivity going on behind it. So many other people just mad because they're not contextually, they're just looking at the cover. What was that experience like when you launched the first cover and you started getting the feedback and seeing the internet basically take your cover and just like run with it?
Okay, it was scary because like typically like on social media, like when I share things, I think we're all like this. You're used to like your friends knowing about what you share and post, like friends and family. I think I had just posted it. It was like 2016. I posted it. I say, hey everyone, this is a comic book that I'm making. It was this cover. And Cortland Ellis drew the cover. And I just said, hey, I'm going to go. I think I just posted it and I went to go see Captain America Civil War. That's how long ago this was. And then I came out of the movie and the thing blew up and went viral. So I was just like, what is happening? What is going on? And it within like, again, this is like 2 hours, because I saw a movie and it had 0 likes when I went to go see the movie. I literally just hit send and turn my phone off. Turn my phone back on. I have 800 notifications. So I'm like, what is happening? And then like, I think 27,000 people were commenting and liking on it. And I think like 800 people were mad about it. And I was like, oh my God. So it was like super like overwhelming. I didn't like, at first I didn't like it because I'm not used to like negative stuff from strangers. But yeah, no, I think, you want to be liked by people so it can be, at first like really intimidating and scary. But now, I don't care about it anymore. Because all types of people are gonna say crazy things to you. And you just gotta roll with it. But yeah, like, I think when people started to read it and they got the message and they saw more of the art, they started to like it. But now I'm just like, if someone hates me, likes me, I don't care. I'm gonna make the art that I want. I'm gonna make the art that I think is cool, that interests me. Because that's the only way you can make like global art where people like it. You have to first identify with it. It has to resonate deeply with you. You can't make good art based on what Twitter says, what Instagram says. It has to start with you.
Right. I happen to notice one of your covers really speaks to me. The Harriet Tubman $20 bill cover. What was the inspiration behind that cover for the book?
Oh, like, Harriet Tubman should be on the $20 bill. And then, when President Trump didn't do his job and actively blocked it when he became into office. Sorry to get into politics, everyone. But, but it's true. President Trump blocked that. And I said, I'm making a comic book about an alternate world where vampires, demons, witches, werewolves exist. And Harriet Tubman is essentially like, she's a hero, superhero, but what if she had superhuman strength? And is like an even more of a mythological figure than how we see her. So I'm like, this is an alternate America. So I'm like, okay, what if in this alternate world, into the future, there is a $20 bill that exists with Harriet Tubman.
Right.
And this history that I've made in the comic is a active history. And I just thought those possibilities were cool.
Switching gears a little bit, since we're at BlerDCon, what has been the reception to your book with the audience here at BlerDCon versus at DragonCon or any other convention you attend?
I think, you know, first of all, for that cover that you like, sorry, going back to it, art by Eddie Holly, who crushed it. Dope, awesome black artist, Eddie Holly. Everyone follow him, please. I think the greatest thing is seeing that people feel, because I think that there's a difference, because everyone at first is like, oh, this is cool. That's like the global resonance that I've seen with my comic book. The people like it and they think it's fun. With black people especially, they feel seen and they feel like it's cathartic. So I think when it's at BlerDCon, DragonCon, DreamCon, Black Comics Day, Schaumburg, and all like Black comic book conventions, it's a different level of excitement.
Where can people find your comic if they want to purchase it or just start following it?
Yeah, you can go to kingwoodcomics.com. You can also get it in stores nationwide. It's published through Kingwood Comics and distributed through Massive Publishing. Yeah, order it online and go to your local comic book shop.
Let me ask you, what is your favorite part of the creation process for your comics?
My favorite part is when the art starts to come in, like the finished art, where an artist has been working and laboring on it. Like, because, you know, when you're writing it, it's essentially like you're blind and you're like in the dark. Mm-hmm. And you have to like work in the dark, and the artist turns on the lights. So it feels like being like a kid on Christmas when they turn in artwork for your script. So like that's my favorite part, when artists turn in their work.
So I've been following you for obviously a very long time, since the Facebook blog.
Thank you.
I just have to personally ask, what's next for Kingwood Comics?
Killer Bee. Killer Bee is next, everyone. And that's going to be, I think we have prints of it here. You can flash to it or cut to it. Killer Bee is my next comic book. It's about this retiring assassin who finds out her new boyfriend is her final hit. And it's kind of like a John Wick type of comic book, but John Wick superimposed over a romantic comedy. And that's also going to be adapted into a feature film starring DeWanda Wise. And also Nightmare in Newark. Nightmare in Newark is taking forever to be made because the artist, who is brilliant, Brett Parson, he's a brilliant artist, but he takes forever to draw. I'm just keeping it real. Lovely artist, lovely man. He's very slow, but the art is amazing on it. So I know I've been saying it for the last year, but that's going to come out later on this year. And we're just going to keep making dope, awesome Harriet Tubman Demon Slayer comic books.
And last thing, do you have any advice for anyone who's looking to get into comics, whether it's writing, whether it's being an illustrator, whether it's just reading comics?
Just go to your local comic book shop, buy comics, buy graphic novels, read them. If you're trying to work in the industry, study. If you want to be a writer, write and read. If you want to be an artist, go to school for it. It is a skill that you need to learn and master. Have a healthy inner life. Pray, meditate, go to church. Try to eat healthy if you can. Go for long walks. Avoid social media. Not avoid social, because we need social media. We need it. But touch some grass every once in a while. Like, I highly recommend. I know it sounds silly, but I highly recommend a 2-hour walk. 2-hour walks a day, while listening to a podcast that you really enjoy. Like, that'll help your creative process.